Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Cody Riverside Farm, and this is Dash. Dash is a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and you can come here and feed this cute little guy. We actually have over 150 sloths here at Cody Riverside Farm. Excuse me, I have over 150 animals here at Cody Riverside Farm, and we have 4 sloths. So our youngest sloth is Chloe, and she is gonna have some breakfast here in just a minute. And that's Chloe right there. So if you stay tuned, we are gonna feed Chloe. This is Dash, and then Zoe is in another room, and then we have Flash. Yes, I hear you, Chloe. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we are live here at Cody Riverside Farm, and this is Dash. Dash is a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth. Hey, Carrie, you're gonna come visit soon? Awesome. I think you'll love it. And yeah, we have covered wagons, and actually we have more covered wagons that are being delivered today. Carrie, you don't have to sell your kidney. You can just come here and visit. Hey, Mary, you love sloths? Well, his name is Dash, and you can come here and hold him. And we have another little baby sloth. I'm trying to see what she's doing. She was moving her little head and claws around. If she sticks her head back up, I'll flip the camera back over there. Where's everybody watching from this morning? A lot of times we have Australia and a little bit of UK watching. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we're live here at Cody Riverside Farm. This is Dash, I'm Kevin, and we have over 150 animals here. Good morning in Wyoming, Oklahoma. Where else do we have here? South Carolina. Good morning. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Oh, look. Chloe's trying to stick her head up. That's her right there. See her? Look at her. She's like, hey, I'm ready for breakfast. I know. I see you. We're going to get you some breakfast here in just a minute. Breakfast. So, if you've ever wanted to come feed a baby sloth, you can do that here at Cody Riverside Farm. And you can actually bottle feed baby kangaroos too. And we have miniature Scottish Highland cows. Chloe is only about 6 months old. Dash turned 1 maybe a month ago, so Dash is 13 months old. Zoe will be turning 2 December 16th, I think. And then Flash, he's about 7. Dash is eating a little bit of shredded sweet potato, rice, some protein, so getting a good breakfast. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we're live here at Cody Riverside Farm, and this is Dash. Dash is a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and you can come here and hold this little guy. Alright, you have to pay for each experience separately? Yeah, so that way you can just decide what you want to do, because some people want to go on a horseback ride, and some people want to hold a sloth, some people want to do a farm tour, or maybe some people just want to see fennec foxes. So you get to pick which one you want to do. Good morning in Panama City Beach. Well, I hope you're having a beautiful sunrise. Is it still warm down there, or do you guys get some of this cold snap? Hey, kitty cat. Yeah, we're in Tennessee, Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. And get this, guys, we have over 150 animals, and we have covered wagons right on the banks of the river that you can stay in. It's cold at the moment. Oh, wow. Florida in the cold. Are any of the iguanas falling down? I always tell people that iguanas in Florida will fall down. Let's see. What would be the best for a toddler? Do the farm tour. That's what I would do. What do the babies eat? The baby sloths are eating shredded veggies. Let's see here. Oh, age limits? Yeah, and then, so for the age limits, I would definitely do the farm tour for the toddlers. Another one that we offer, you'll see it under events, it's called Pet Play Pack and Picnic, and that's pretty cool. Does the sloth like hugging all humans or just me? No, the sloth hugs everybody equally. But here's the thing, when you come to hold a sloth, it really helps if you just kind of have calm energy and just kind of relaxed. Don't be real frantic. Can you just hold it? You sure can come hold it, but you just got to sign up on our website. And our website is at CoeRiversideFarm.com. Good morning, Joey Thomas. Well, thank you for scrolling and then stopping to watch for a minute. We appreciate that. Hey, Brittany, glad that you love sloths. Come and visit. We have 4 sloths and we have 150 animals, and we have covered wagons right on the banks of the Ocoee River. Hey, Tracy, we are in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. Pretty cool. Living the dream. That's what I say, is living the dream. And then look at this, guys. Chloe, we're gonna feed her in just a minute, and she is putting on a show up here. What are you doing up there, Chloe? Yeah, we see you. Yep, we see you. I'm gonna feed you in just a minute. I know. I mean, about the cutest little thing ever though, right? So the babies don't stay down here. They stay up at the main house. That way they can stay warm and under supervision. But in the mornings they come down here and they take a little ride down here in the basket. And that's what Chloe is doing, is saying, hey, I'm ready for some snuggles and so for some snacks. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we're live here at Ocoee Riverside Farm, and we are feeding Dash, and then we're gonna feed Chloe because Chloe is saying, I'm ready to eat. Hey, E. Well, yeah, if you want to hold one, come on out to Ocoee Riverside Farm. We have over 150 animals, including sloths, kangaroos, llamas, and alpacas. It's pretty awesome. This is Dash that I'm holding, and I think he's about done with his breakfast. And then we're gonna feed Chloe. Well, thank you. It is a beautiful sloth that God made. I think it's pretty incredible. So the reason that you don't find any 3-toed sloths in North America is they really need to eat the leaves of the sarcopia tree. Now there is one at the Fort Worth Zoo in Texas, but hey, maybe they have a friend with a jet. If they want to be our friend and fly some leaves, that would be great. Did you know that sloths only use the bathroom every 7 to 10 days? It's true. And when they use the bathroom, they lose 30% of their body weight. It's pretty crazy. So when they come down out of the tree, they get all the way down on the bottom, and they hold on the tree and they do this little booty dance. And then when they do that, losing 30% of their body weight, then the sloth moth crawls up onto them and it's living on them. So in the wild, the sloth is going to have between 100 to 200 bugs living all over it. Then the sloth is going to go back up into the trees, and then when it's grooming itself, it's going to get the protein and the bacteria on its claws, and then when it ingests it, and that's how it processes its food, through a bacterial process. So God made the sloth moth and the sloth at the same time to have an amazing symbiotic relationship. How cool is that? I think it's pretty cool. Dash, do you think it's cool? I think Dash thinks it's cool. What, you finished it all? That's my string. You can't have my string. Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna get out Chloe and we're gonna feed her So I'm gonna put Dash down really quick, and then we're gonna grab Chloe. Sloth facts are fun. I totally agree. Maybe I'm a little bit of a dork about it, but I think sloth facts are fun. Alright guys, give me 1 second and we're gonna grab Chloe. Good morning, everybody. This is Chloe. She is our youngest sloth, and she is only about 6 months old. We actually have 4 sloths here at Coe Riverside Farm, but you can come here and hold 3 of them. So Flash is the only sloth that we don't hold. Another really cool thing about Coe Riverside Farm is that we have covered wagons. So you can come stay in the covered wagons and hang out with these awesome, really cute animals. I think that they're amazing. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we're live here at Coe Riverside Farm. And this is Chloe. She is a 2-toed or 2-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and you can come here and hang out with her. The cool fact about sloths is that they only eat 10% of their body weight every single day. I think 10% of the body weight is so much. I mean, if I tried to eat 20 pounds of food in one day, I'm pretty sure I would explode. But sloths eat 10% of their body weight every single day. And here's the crazy thing. Sloths only use the bathroom every 7 to 10 days. But when they use the bathroom, they lose 30% of their body weight. So think about it this way. If you weighed 200 pounds, having a 60-pound bathroom break, that would be crazy. So they come down out of the tree, and they're holding on, and they do like this little potty dance. They use the bathroom. And then in that pile of stuff, the sloth moth is living. And then the sloth moth crawls up onto their fur. And then the sloth goes back up into the tree. And then, while the sloth is living in the tree, the sloth moth is all over its fur, growing, laying eggs. There's 100 to 200 bugs living all over its fur. And then when the sloth is grooming itself, it's getting the bacteria all over its claws and then ingesting it. And then when it ingests it, that's actually how they process their food, is through a bacterial process. How amazing is that? What do you think, Chloe? Is that amazing? Chloe's like, I'm just here for the rice. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we're live here at Coe Riverside Farm. This is Chloe. She is a 2-finger, 2-toed Linnaeus sloth, and you can come here and hang out with her. We have sloths, kangaroos that you can bottle feed, sugar gliders, micro squirrels, and, almost forgot, we have Scottish miniature Highland cows. Like, these things are tiny. They really just look like big dogs. So Dolly and Annie, they're really cute. They're all white. And Dolly has black-tipped ears, black-tipped nose, black-tipped feet. And Annie has kind of like rust or red color. So really, really cute. And then Georgie the spider monkey and Joy the spider monkey, they're always up for some cuddles. And I think we're going to be doing some of the monkey encounters inside of one of the covered wagons. So I think that's going to be really cool. And all of the covered wagons have AC and heat. What kind of baby is that? Well, this is baby Chloe, and she's a sloth. She is a baby two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and we're live here at a Coe Riverside farm, and you can come here and do this. You can hang out with sloths. Hey, Shillin. Chloe says hi. Good morning, everybody. We are located in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. Some people say we're a little bit below halfway, but you know, I'm not an expert cartographer, so I guess if somebody wants to show me exactly where it is, that's where we are. A new baby, yes, this is baby Chloe. She is our newest sloth, so now we have 4 sloths here at Coe Riverside Farm, and we have over 150 animals. Where's everybody watching from this morning? I think we had Panama City this morning, Panama City Beach, some South Carolina. So hope everybody's having a great day, made it through the weekend, right? Louisiana, awesome. Louisiana, when you come up, bring us some low country boil, please. North Carolina, good morning. UK, how's it going across the pond? You're in Philly. What's up, Philadelphia? Southern Illinois, Miami. Someone else in Florida said it's actually cold down there. Is that true? Texas, what's going on? Oregon, Pacific Northwest, we got some beautiful snowboarding out there. New Hampshire, I was just talking about Mount Washington to somebody walking in. I climbed Mount LeConte last, like 2 weeks ago. And I was saying we went up and climbed Mount Washington, and that was an adventure, if you know what Mount Washington is. Malaysia, well, thank you for watching all the way across the world, basically. What time is it there in Malaysia? I would guess like, I don't know, maybe 8 p.m.? I'm not sure. Where are we located? We are in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. A Coe Riverside farm is where we are. This is Chloe. She's a two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloth. I'm Kevin. We have over 150 animals, and we have covered wagons that you can stay in. We have a riverside cabin, and get this, right up here behind us, behind these doors up there, behind where Flash stays, that is the sloth suite. So the reason that the sloth suite is so cool is you get, listen what you get. You get a sloth for a roommate. I'm for real. So if you're staying upstairs in the sloth suite, it's a huge glass window and you're seeing Flash, our adult sloth, all the time. And there's 2 hidden bunk rooms, just like in Chronicles of Narnia, that the kids go into. They love it. They can look down and see baby kangaroos, baby camels, and then there's a hidden tunnel with like glow-in-the-dark fish tanks. It's ridiculous. Chloe is hungry. Athens, Tennessee, right down the road. Well, if it's your dream to snuggle with a sloth, you can come here and do it. Do we have 2 Athens, Tennessee? Thank you. Beautiful room, I agree. It is awesome. And Catherine in Florida. It is the cutest sloth ever. Let's see here. Did I see that human footprints? Giant sloth. Yeah, I believe that we were alive with the giant sloths, definitely. And this is what I also tell people is if you like guacamole, you should thank sloths, and here's why. So the giant sloths, they were so big that they didn't go inside trees, or up on trees, right? They're too big. So they're making these burrows and they're going down and they're doing all this. But what they're eating is some avocados. So because the giant sloths are so big, they're eating these giant avocados, and the seeds, they're obviously big, they're going through them. And so at the end of their tunnels, there's these huge groves of wild avocado trees. So we can say thank you to giant sloths for good guacamole. At least that's my reasoning. How far are we from Gatlinburg? We are right around 2 hours from Gatlinburg. Here's the deal. If you are coming from Gatlinburg, Sevierville, places like that, stop by Bald River Falls. Bald River Falls is a beautiful cascade that you can drive right up to. It has a hiking trail. It's gorgeous. It is in Tellico Plains. So again, stop by Tellico Plains and look at Bald River Falls. It's a 70 to 90 foot waterfall, and it's beautiful. They are very relaxed. So we had somebody came in with a heart rate monitor on, and they were resting at like 70 BPM, and then we looked at their watch afterwards, and then once they were holding the sloth, it fell to like 50 BPM. Is she eating Rice Krispies? No, not Rice Krispies. That would be bad. You know, I think I did get them during trick or treat with my daughter, but I did not. Do pets look like their owners? Maybe, but not my pet. Is that a baby or something? It is. This is baby Chloe, and she's only about 6 months old. What kind of animal is this? Well, this is a baby two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and she is eating ground up sweet potato, a little bit of protein, and some rice, some wild rice, like wild long grain rice. Hey Lacey, good morning everybody. We are live here at Cody Riverside Farm. This is Chloe, I'm Kevin. You can come here and hold this sloth, and we have 2 other sloths that you can hold. That would be Dash and also Zoe. Now Flash is our 4th sloth and our oldest one. We don't hold him. It's not because he's too fast, but just because he doesn't like to be held. How long do they live? Great question. So in the wild, sloths are going to live to 20 to 30 years. But get this, there were 2 sloths in Germany, Jan and Paula, and they made it to 52 and 54. There also was a sloth of Smithsonian here in the US that made it to 49. Is it a baby? Yes. This is baby Chloe. She's a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth. She's having breakfast. She wants you to come hang out with her and hold her. Oh, we look alike? I don't know if that's a good thing or bad, but she doesn't have any blue on her, I promise. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Cody Riverside Farm. I'm Kevin. This is Chloe. We have 4 sloths. You can hold 3 of them. Chloe is the youngest, then it goes Dash, and then Chloe. You can hold all 3. And what's really cool is we have an encounter called the Sloth Keeper Encounter. So you get to spend time with all 3 sloths, doing everything that we do, from all the feeding, to checking on their bathroom needs, to if it's different kind of weather, we move them to different environments. So if you want to get behind the scenes and do that, that's the Sloth Keeper. The other encounter that we just had is cuddle in your cabin. So if you're staying, I think, in the covered wagon, the Sloth Suite, or the Riverside cabin, you can actually hold a sloth inside your lodging. Where are we? We're in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. We're on the banks of the beautiful Cody River, and we have covered wagons that are really cool, but they also have heating and air conditioning. I think it is the cutest little thing. And she kind of makes these little sounds sometimes when she wants to be held, and she'll go poof, poof. So, pretty awesome. We also do horseback rides here at Cody Riverside Farm, and it's a great way to get out there and see the zebras, the camels, the kangaroos, the llamas, and the alpacas. So yes, that is right. We do have llamas, alpacas, zebras, kangaroos, and camels. We also have Humphrey. Humphrey is a Bactrian baby camel, and I think he looks like Sid the Sloth. He's pretty much the cutest thing ever. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we're live here at Cody Riverside Farm. This is Chloe. She's a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and we actually have 4 sloths here at Cody Riverside Farm. 3 of you can hold. This is Chloe, she's youngest, You can also hold Dash and Zoe. Pretty awesome. She's having a little bit of breakfast right now, aren't you, Chloe? Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, this is Chloe. She's a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth. Did you know that sloths have monorod chromacy? So what that means is that sloths basically see in black and white. It's almost like the 80s or 90s really bad night vision, so they don't see really well. So they're always relying on their sense of smell and their sense of hearing. And they even have little cute ears just like ours. I was going to try to show them to you. She's like, no thank you. Their ears are just like ours, but they're just really small and perfectly round. How fast can she move? When they're babies, they don't move very fast at all. They are all about the naps and the snacks. Did you know that sloths sleep 15 to 20 hours a day? It's pretty remarkable. When they use the bathroom, which is only every 7 to 10 days, they're losing 30% of their body weight. Pretty incredible. So think about it this way. Let's say you weigh 200 pounds. Using the bathroom and losing 60 pounds. That's what's happening with a sloth. Pretty amazing. So when they come down out of the 60 pounds, that's what's happening with a sloth. Pretty amazing. So when they come down out of the tree, they get their booty all the way down on the ground, and they're doing like this little dance, and then the sloth moth crawls up onto them, and it lives on their fur as they go up into the tree. So up in the tree, they're going to have between 100 to 200 bugs living all over them. And then when they groom themselves, they get the bacteria and the protein on their claws. And when they ingest it, that's how they're able to process their food, is through a bacterial process. Pretty cool. What does she have? She has a little bit of rice, a little bit of ground up sweet potatoes, some protein. Pretty good mix. I haven't tried it really, but they love it. They are all about it. Where's everybody watching from this morning? We're live here at Kauai Riverside Farm. I think we had Florida, UK, Malaysia watching earlier. New York, good morning New York. North Carolina, Georgia, Michigan, Alabama, Baltimore, snowy Chicago. Got snow up there? Hope you're staying warm. California, probably no snow out in Cali. Let's see, Kentucky, West Virginia, Michigan. Man, we have the whole United States watching. I think that's pretty awesome. Indiana has snow too. Did you know that it snowed today in Tennessee up at Mount LeConte? I don't think most people would believe that. Fresno, what's going on in Fresno? Massachusetts, have all your leaves already changed up there in Massachusetts? Ours are looking pretty good right now. Minnesota, Colorado, Tennessee. Winter is upon us. Well, thank you for loving sweet Chloe. She's the sweetest thing ever. Texas, how's it going? Pennsylvania. Good morning, Marty in Tennessee. Hope you're having a great day. Mindy in Texas. Hope you're having a marvelous morning. Hope you had a great sunrise. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we're live here at a Kauai Riverside Farm, and this is Chloe, and she is a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and you can come here and hold this animal. And get this, we also have spider monkeys that you can cuddle. We have baby kangaroos that you can bottle feed. We have Scottish Highland cows that you can hang out with, and they're the miniature ones, like really small, pretty much dog size. You got snow up in Indiana. Holy cow, man. There's a little bit of a Mount LeConte, but none down here in the main part. Let's see. You love Highland cows? Well, come on, they're the cutest ever. Her favorite snack is probably the rice. How old is she? She's only about 7 months old. Good morning, Michelle. Hope you're having a great day. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Kauai Riverside Farm. This is Chloe. She is a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and we have 4 sloths here at Coe Riverside Farm. And get this, if you want to come hang out with all 4 sloths, you can come do what's called the Sloth Keeper experience. It's really cool. You get to spend time with all the sloths, doing all the stuff that we do, like all behind the scenes, caring for the sloths, feeding the sloths. It's pretty awesome. And our covered wagons, they are super cool. They are right on the banks of the Coe River.
In here, and that's Chloe right there. So you can see the size difference too.
Oh, wow. And the color.
Yeah, they're born all one solid color like that because they'll blend into the chest of the mother a lot more easily rather than if they're real light. And they'll start to lighten up over time.
Can I take a picture of her too?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take this. Yeah. She loves that rice too.
Hello, kindergarten
She
babies are
gets
gonna
it-
love this.
She gets it stuck to the roof of her mouth and she's got to dig it out with her little claws like that.
Oh, now this, what's that one?
That's Dash.
That's,
Yeah.
it's like I'll snuggle.
I don't blame you today.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
I think I saw a question that is, can you do the experience but not hold them? Sure, yeah, if you don't want to hold a sloth, you don't have to. We always make sure that every encounter or every experience is comfortable for the animals and for the guests. So sometimes, like even Flash, he might not be feeling it and he doesn't come down. So we just use another animal. We never really force an animal to do anything that they don't want to do because that is not going to work out. Good morning, everybody. We are live here at Coe Riverside Farm. This is Chloe, and she is a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth. If you have ever wanted to come hold a sloth, come here to Coe Riverside Farm and hang out with these awesome little cuties. We have 4 sloths here at Coe Riverside Farm, and 3 of them you can hold.
Come on in this way.
Be right back, guys.
So we'll start out here in Zoe's room. Typically for the sloth VIP encounter, we'll spend 30 minutes with Flash and then we move into 30 minutes with holding. Well, Flash hasn't come down just yet this morning, so we're gonna actually spend the first 30 minutes with Zoe in here and be able to feed her. So if you guys wanna come in this way.
Should we
And
take
I know
our
it gets kind of warm in here too. If you guys want to, take off any of that, that's fine.
Okay.
I've already had to shed mine.
Hang it?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah, we gotta keep it warm in here for these guys, because it's really important for them. And today's probably the coldest day of the year so far. Alright. We'll come on in here.
Zoe looks like she's putting on a good show.
Yeah, she's back and forth. She'll
Yeah.
sleep half of it and then.
Oh,
do
good.
half of it. So this is Zoe. Zoe will be doing this every day.
Good morning, everybody. I saw some questions and we're trying to get to them. I'm just trying to rotate a million different things out of my hands right here. We had some shuffling around, and as we were explaining earlier, if an animal is not feeling like doing an encounter, we do not make them do it. So because Flash didn't want to do one this morning, we're just shuffling around. Also saw a question that says, are we handicap accessible? Yes, I have seen several wheelchairs come through to do a sloth encounter. It's concrete right here in the barn, so that's not an issue at all. Somebody asked where we're located. We are in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. This is Chloe, and she's a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth. But here's the thing, we have 4 sloths, and 3 of them you can hold, right? How do you spell that? O-C-O-E-E. And if you're looking for the link to our website, if you just click our bio, whether you're watching on TikTok or Facebook or YouTube or any of that, if you click our bio in there will be a link to our website, and that is echoeyriversidefarm.com, and we are in Tennessee. But here's the cool thing, if you're coming to visit, we have covered wagons that you can stay in right here. So if you're traveling a long ways, there's a place to stay. And there's world-class whitewater here. There's a 70 to 80 foot waterfall just up the road in Tellico Plains. Here in Benton, we have Benton Falls. It's awesome. The Echoey River, you can either paddleboard, you can kayak, you can raft. It's super awesome. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Echoey Riverside Farm. I'm Kevin, this is Chloe, and you guys can come here and do this. Where's everybody watching from this morning? Did your sister Nancy and Carrie see you yet this morning? I did just see two ladies walk in to start an encounter with Michaela. So that might have been them. Do you need to make a reservation? Yes, 100%. Occasionally you can just stop by and get a sloth encounter, but the sloth encounters typically fill up pretty quickly. You heard Nancy? Well, there you go. Celestial Soul in Chattanooga, well, you're definitely a neighbor. Thank you for watching. Daily reminder that you are loved. Well, I agree. You are loved also. Amen. Tampa, well, good morning in Florida. Do you sign up on the website? You do. Go to our website at echoeyriversidefarm.com and you can make a reservation to come hold a sloth or to ride a camel, bottle feed a baby kangaroo, or hang out with miniature Scottish Highland cows. You could take a horseback ride and see a zebra. You could hang out with a baby zebra. Man, there's so much to do. It's really awesome. Minnesota, well, come on, just take you a little vacay. You love sloths? Well, come visit. This is Chloe, and she wants you to visit. Good morning, everybody. We are live here at Echoey Riverside Farm. This is Chloe, I'm Kevin, and get this, we have 4 sloths here at Echoey Riverside Farm. 3 of them you can hold. Now that would be Chloe, Dash, and Zoe. You can hold 3 sloths here. And you can sign up to do what's called the Sloth Keeper experience. It's really special. So you get to spend time with all of the sloths behind the scenes for at least 3 hours, and you're doing everything that we would do. Caring for them, feeding them, holding, bathing if they need it. It's pretty intense. Sorry if it's all right. Where are we? We're in Benton, Tennessee. And if you want to know how to book this, click our bio and you can get to our website at echoeyriversidefarm.com, and you guys can come here and do this. Chloe's eating a little bit of rice with some shredded sweet potato. You would be in heaven? Well, awesome. Come on and visit us. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, we're live here at Echoey Riverside Farm, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Well, thank you for watching. Yes, everybody, thank you so much for watching and for all the gifts and all the shares. That really helps a lot with the animals, because as you know, feeding animals is not cheap, nor is it keeping the temperature 75 to 80 degrees for sloths. I mean, it was well below freezing last night, and you gotta heat this place. She is really enjoying the rice. She is not shy about it at all. Ohio, Florida Panhandle, how's it going? Jeanette, well, good morning, Jeanette. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, this is Chloe, and she is a 2-toed or 2-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and she is having some breakfast. If you want to come here and hold a sloth, you can. Missouri, good morning. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, Phoebe. One of our kangaroos is named Phoebe after Phoebe and Friends because she runs all funny like. You're in Cleveland, well, you're right down the road. Come get your sloth cuddles. Hello. Hey, Jeanette. Hope you're having a great day. You thought they ate upside down. If they're up on the branches and they're not babies, yeah, they eat upside down a lot. Is this a rehabilitation center? No, it's not a rehabilitation center. None of our sloths have ever been in the jungle. They came to us from a breeder and a veterinarian who has been working with sloths for over 30 years. So his first sloth was a sloth that could not go back to the jungle. And so from that point, he bred them, so then that way if sloths go extinct, there will be some that were bred in captivity. So these have never been in the jungle. That's the reason that they don't have sloth, moss, or bugs all over them, or bacteria. So no, never been in the jungle. Let's see here. Hey, Wendell. Yes, your question about the wheelchair. Yes, I have seen tons of wheelchairs come in here, and the barn is all concrete, and we've occasionally even just pulled a car right inside the barn and let the wheelchair unload from that. So, and if it's a motorized wheelchair, I've even seen the motorized wheelchairs on farm tours. Cold South Carolina. Well, I am sorry, Brandy, that it is cold. I hope you warm up, build a fire, stay warm over there. What state are we in? We are in Benton, Tennessee. And is this domesticated? No, this is not domesticated. Hey, April Grace, hope you're having a great day. What is this? This is a sloth, and this is a human. This is a Chloe, and this is a Kevin. And we're live here at Coe Riverside Farm, and you can come here and hang out with a baby sloth that's about to go to sleep while she's eating, which I think might be the cutest thing ever. See if we can zoom in there for you. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at a Coe Riverside Farm, and this is Chloe, and I think she's trying to fall asleep while she eats, and I'm not gonna judge her. I guess she's really peaceful. So, good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, you are watching Chloe fall asleep while she's eating. So if you want to come experience something ridiculously cute like this, come to Coe Riverside Farm and cuddle with a sloth while they fall asleep eating. It's pretty cute. Don't you think so, Chloe? She is a baby. She is a little piece of food, right? Oh, I'm trying to get it. There, I got it off. I got it. It was stuck on there. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, this is Chloe, and she's a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and we're live here at Coe Riverside Farm. How much do they sleep? They sleep 15 to 20 hours every single day. Although I think when they're babies, they're well over 20 hours. Because we've had several from babies, and they tend to nap and sleep just like human babies. What is she eating? She's eating a mixture of shredded up sweet potato, a little bit of rice, and some high protein dog food that's been soaked in water and then kind of pulverized and mashed in there. What is their purpose? Their purpose is that God created a bunch of animals and that we are to be good stewards of them. So that's what we try to do. Good morning, everybody. We are live here at a Coe Riverside Farm. This is the sloth. I'm a human. You can come here and hold this. It's pretty awesome. You're late? Well, that's okay, Melody. You're still our friend. This is Chloe. She's a sloth. Their purpose is to be the cutest. I agree, Starshine. And that's a cool name, too. Good morning, everybody. We are live here at Coe Riverside Farm. And this is Chloe. And she was eating, and then she fell asleep. So then I moved her dish. And I'm trying to decide if she's still gonna try to nap, or maybe just some. Nope, back to napping. We're serious about our napping here. Yeah, it's true. Good morning, everybody. We are live here at Coey Riverside Farm. This is Chloe. She is a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and she just had a little bit of breakfast, and I think she might be in the nap stage. Now, we have other people doing other encounters this morning, but one of the encounters that you can do is cuddle with a baby sloth, and sometimes, we know it's pretty rough, sometimes that involves them falling asleep sweetly on you. So, hey Wendell, I see the message. Send that as just like a private message, and then we will let you know all the specifics of that, because it's kind of a long answer, but we can definitely make it work it out. She is in a food coma. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now tuning in, this is Chloe. She's a two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and she is the cutest thing ever. And we are in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. We have over 150 animals, including sloths, kangaroos, llamas, alpacas, and get this, we have baby kangaroos that you can bottle feed. We have spider monkeys that you can cuddle, right? Chloe's like, who cares about all that? I'm cute. Yeah, don't worry, Chloe. They know you're cute. Good morning, everybody. If you're just now joining us, this is Chloe. I'm Kevin, and we're live here at Coey Riverside Farm. Anna, you're gonna come back? Well, awesome. And you're welcome, Wendell. Good morning, everybody. Where are you watching from? We have a bunch of new people watching. So let's see where everybody's from. Do we have any more neighbors, or we got people all over the world? Always like to see. And thank you so much for all the gifts and the shares and likes. Pennsylvania, Alabama, Oakland, way over there. Pennsylvania again. You may need to move in. UK, across the pond, thank you for watching. Missouri, Puerto Rico, Maryland, awesome. Utah's got some good snowboarding. I like that nice dry snow. LA, now is that Los Angeles or Lower Alabama? Right up the highway in Cleveland. Well, you gotta come see us. Hawaii. I think John misses Hawaii sometimes. I actually liked Guam better than Hawaii, but they were both nice. Virginia, Washington. Hope you're out there near Snoqualmie or Stevens Pass. Some good snowboarding out that way. Los Angeles, all right. This is a sloth, and this is Chloe, and she is a baby two-toed or two-fingered Linnaeus sloth, and she was having some snacks earlier, and she kind of fell asleep. I'm trying to let her, maybe she wants another little bite. There you go. You want another bite? There you go. Kalama, Washington. That must be on the near the west side, right? Is that Snow Washington, or is that Desert Washington, as they say? Or that's what I say. Las Vegas. Well, good morning, Las Vegas. Reno, Nevada. You guys got all kinds of big stuff out there. You got like, what, the Gigafactory, one of the Tesla factories? Good morning, Chris. Yes, this is Chloe, the cutest two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloth ever, I think. How old is she? She's only about 6 months old, and I think she weighs like 2 pounds. It's crazy. Do they have a specific diet? Yes, they eat a lot of sweet potatoes, green beans, squash, zucchini. Yeah, but it's really funny because sometimes they'll be like, no, I don't want that end of the squash. I want the other end of the squash. I don't know. Sloths that are picky about their veggies, but it's okay. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for watching and for sharing and all your likes and gifts. We really appreciate it. It really goes to help the animals a lot, because obviously it's really cold in the winter. I think it's like below freezing now. And you gotta keep the sloth's environment 75 to 80 degrees. So the old heating bill is up there for sure. Hey Asha, she is cute, and her name is Chloe. Chloe is a two-toed or two-fingered Linnea sloth. We have 4 sloths here at a Coe Riverside farm. We have Chloe, Dash, Zoe, and Flash. Are they vegetarians? For the most part. They will definitely eat a boiled egg, and if they were out in the wild, I think they might cruise over into a nest and have a fresh egg. Good morning, everybody. We are live here at Coe Riverside Farm, and this is Chloe, and she is a two-toed or two-fingered Linnea sloth, and you can come here and hang out with her. Where do you go to feed one? Come here to Coe Riverside Farm. We're in Benton, Tennessee. You can jump on our website and book this, and you can book an experience to cuddle in your own cabin. Well, I think she's trying to boop herself on the nose because she's getting that rice. There we go. I got it off for her. What's the lifespan in captivity? That is a great question. So, in the wild, sloths live to like 20 to 30 years. But in captivity, there were 2 sloths, Jan and Paula, in Germany, and they made it to 52 and 54 years old. That's pretty crazy. 2 hours from you. Well, awesome. Well, come visit us. You will love it. Guys, and there's so much to do in the area too. So we're right on the banks of the Coe River, and so you could paddleboard there, you could fish there, you can go upstream, you can have world-class whitewater, you can go rafting. There is tons of hikes nearby. There's Benton Falls that's really close. And then, get this guys, just up the road in Tellico Plains is Bald River Falls. And Bald River Falls is a 70 to 80 foot waterfall, and it is beautiful. You can drive right up to it, park to the side. There's a hiking trail if you want to hike, and then you can hike down to the bottom of this waterfall and get an awesome picture. I mean, it's really pretty. But if you walk up to the top, you can keep going up that gorge, or you can go up the Tellico River and see like another 10-foot waterfall, a 6-foot waterfall, an 8-foot waterfall. It's pretty awesome. Hey, Kels for Life, is this in America? Heck yes, it's in America. We're in Tennessee. We're in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. Where are you from, Kels for Life? Hey Trisha, good morning to you. Thank you so much for watching. You like the sounds that the sloths make? Yeah. Sometimes when they want to be held, they'll be like, oof, oof. Oh, your sister went to college in Chattanooga? Well, you're in Virginia now. We won't hold it against you, but you can just cruise down the interstate and come hang out with a sloth. And you have a niece that lives in Chattanooga. There you go. It's gonna work out for everybody. Good morning, everybody. We are live here at Coe Riverside Farm. This is Chloe. She's a two-toed or two-fingered Linnea sloth, and you can come here and watch a sloth fall asleep on you while she eats. It's pretty awesome. Are there very many sloths around the world? So the exact numbers aren't for sure known, but there's a good number.
So that's Chloe. Chloe is the 5-month-old that I was talking about.
Are you out here now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Dash, as you can see, you see his little nose that's poking out. He had his, yeah. A lot of times when he sleeps, he'll suck on the corner side of the towel and nurse on it just like that. And his little nose is just poking out. And he sleeps like that. Every time he sleeps, he covers himself up with a
Where's your phone
blanket.
at so I can record?
That's cool.
That
It's like a
little nose
kitten.
just sticking out. Yeah. Hey, Dash. What are you doing, bud? Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping in? Hey, buddy. Have you covered yourself up?
Oh my gosh.
What do you think? You want to come see me? Come on, boy. Come on. Oh. So this is Dash. Dash just turned a year old in August. And when we're interacting with a sloth, especially holding one like this, you have to keep in mind about their eyesight. They really don't see much. They just see in black and white, and it's basically just blobs and shapes that they'll see. But it's the motion that they're attracted to. And so a lot of times, has he had breakfast yet?
Yes.
Okay, so he's already had breakfast this morning, but if he starts to get hungry again, we'll get him something else out. But a lot of times if he's sitting in somebody's lap and he sees over by the side movement of your arm going up and down, they explore a lot with their mouths when they're babies. They grow out of that eventually, but he sees movement over there and he's like, what's going on? He'll start to open his mouth up and go to kind of chew on whatever it is because he can't make it out. Well, move your arm away if you start to see that he's moving over that way, because you'd be surprised by the amount of people that just leave their arm there and then they start to get chewed on. They do have teeth, and so you don't want to be pinched. Then just move your arm away. But if you want to sit right there in the blue chair, then he'll wrap a hold of you just like this. His back legs will be wrapped around you, and he likes to be real down low in your lap. And so if you want to kind of put one hand under his booty just to support him. Otherwise, if your legs are spread, he'll go right between your legs. Then with the other hand, he'll use a real nice and slow, gentle hand. They don't really like the scritches like a dog or a cat would, so we try to avoid that. And the legs are super sensitive. A lot of people like to pull the leg away to look at it, but that's kind of their security blanket, so we have to keep that in mind. So he's going to open up his legs here and wrap around Judd. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And go ahead and put one hand underneath the booty just to support him. There we go. And then you don't have to restrict him in like babies. You know, babies, they would topple over backwards if they started to lean back. But he can lean all the way backwards to where he's not even holding on with his front hands. Sometimes he does that when he gets explorative and wants to start looking around. And Dash has always been very inquisitive as well. Nothing gets by him. Anything that just recently that we put the iguana and the tortoises down